YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Ray. I am the original ordinary guy, back again with another video for you fellas, man. It begins and it ends with you. Everything in life. I realized at a young age, not even at a young age, in my mid-20s, everything is my fault. Everything that ever happened to me, everything that happens to me, in some way or some form, I've allowed such thing to happen. However I begin something is how I ended something. It was all on me. When I looked to my left and I looked to my right, I was like, oh snap. Oh damn. Mama and daddy not here to put the blame on? Oh damn. Oh damn. But thinking right now, fellas, I'm not gonna even lie to you. I've been a lot of places in my life, man. I've been through a lot of things, and just on a personal level, I've been through a lot of ups and downs. A lot of tragedies have happened. A lot of things out of my control have happened, right? And throughout meeting numerous of people, especially men and women as well, when bad things start to happen, I tend to see people looking left and right, looking for every excuse. It is so rare. It is so rare, like a damn UFO, to see people actually take accountability for what they've allowed in their lives in totality, not just one event, but in total. If I'm broke, you're damn right it was because of me. You're damn right it's because of me. If I'm being a simp, if I'm being a trick, if I'm going against my masculinity, no matter what is being promoted on social media, no matter what's being promoted through politics, if I allow it to penetrate my morals and my integrity, it is my fault. Why? Because it starts with me. It all starts with me. If I don't allow it, guess what? It can't penetrate. If I don't allow it, guess what? It can't change my mind. But if I allow it, guess what? I allow it, whether it's good or bad, I allowed it. I had to come to terms with that. As much as it hurt, because me, growing up, oh yeah, I'm looking to the left and to the right. Who fault was it? But it can't be my fault because I'm this, I'm that. No, when I became a certain age, no sirski. No, sir, not at all. Mom and dad, no. What did you do? Why did you let that happen? I realized, bro, it begins and ends with me. If I start strong, I want to end strong. If I start weak, I need to learn. I need to condition my brain, condition my body to, guess what? Not let it end weak. I don't give a damn how you start. You can start weak as hell. I started weak as hell. Trust and believe that. But I'll be damned if I end weak as hell. And one of the turning points for me on a personal level is the day I caught my muscle disease, right? If y'all don't know, I have a muscle disease called myopathy. It's a mild case. It's incurable. Can't really do much about it. I've been having it for the last, I'll say about 7 years, right? I caught my disease on a whim. It was very random. Depleted all nutrients out of my body, all the important nutrients out of my body. And I woke up one day and I was damn near paralyzed almost. I was in a paralyzed, I don't want to say paralyzed. I was in a paralyzed state. And as I was in the bed, I felt weird. So I tried to get up, but I couldn't get up. I didn't have enough energy. I didn't have enough strength or anything. I was damn near numb. Seriously, damn near numb. So as I'm trying to get up and I realize I can't, I just threw myself out the bed. Just randomly threw myself out the bed, right? And as I threw myself out the bed, I'm crawling to the restroom just to try to see what the hell is going on with my body, right? So I get into the restroom. I'm still on the ground. I'm still crawling. And the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, I'm the only person in this damn apartment. There's nobody. I can't call nobody. My phone, I gotta turn back around and go get my phone. So I get to the sink, and guess what? I throw cold water on my body. I throw cold water on my face, and I try to snap myself out of it. I started shaking. I started trembling. I started damn near crying. I was like, damn, what am I doing? Am I dying? I didn't know what to feel. But in that moment, that was a scary ass moment. I ain't gonna lie. Real scary moment. In that moment, I realized I'm alone. It's on me. Whatever happened was my fault. Whatever happened, I did something wrong. Something the night before I did wrong, and no matter how much I called on somebody, no matter how much I want to blame somebody, no matter how much I want to, call a doctor and blame the doctor, because it was nothing I could do. It was nothing I could do but let my body run its course. So through the whole journey of me trying to get myself back together, guess what? I was trying to blame people. Whose fault is this? Who started this? Who told me to do this and do that? And why the hell did I end up in this situation? Until I got that surgery. Yeah, I had surgery. I don't know if you ever seen the scar on my arm, but I had surgery to see where the disease came from. And of course, the disease came from something that was my fault. And in that instant right there, I realized, that's okay, it starts with me. It starts with me. If you guys wouldn't even know I had a muscle disease if I didn't just tell y'all. You guys would have never figured that out. Oh, muscle disease, we can't tell. Of course you can't tell. Of course you can't tell, because I'm ending it. I'm ending strong. I'm not letting that hinder me. I'm not letting that, it messes me up at sometimes. Sometimes I have palpitations. Sometimes I have chills. Sometimes I have muscle weakness. I wake up with muscle weakness. And sometimes, I go through a whole bunch of symptoms. But you guys would never know if I didn't tell you. If I didn't just tell you right then and there, you would have never known. But it was my fault. Everything that ever happened to me, good and bad, was my fault. I don't worry about the things I can't control. I only worry about the things I can control. And God damn it, if I had some control over it, guess what? It was my fault. It was my fault. Me driving right now, if I get in an accident, of course, it'll be my fault. Even with the bad drivers that Charlotte has, it'll still be my fault. Responsibility, accountability. Fellas, I'm not perfect. I'll never be perfect. My handle on here was Special Ray, like my official handle. I changed it because I realized of how much of a special guy I am not. I realized how much of an ordinary and original guy that I am. That all comes with me learning and actually having the ear and the mind to learn. And that's what I'm telling y'all. You have to learn that it starts with you. I had to learn that it started with me. I just didn't come out the womb like, oh yeah, it starts with me. Because no. Because where's mom? Where's dad? Hell, I'm a twin. So when we got in trouble, I'm looking to my brother like, hey, bro, half of this is you, half of this is me, okay? Ready, break. No. 16, 17 years old, when he moved back to the Pacific Northwest, that shit went away. It took me a while to get used to it, but that went away. Women, even dealing with women. I simped. I did everything. I simped. I manipulated. I did everything. I let people influence me to manipulate and finesse women. I let people influence me. I wasn't doing that at first. I was simping. I was a nice guy. I was a real sweet guy. But then I started doing both. And then, of course, it started hurting my character, but I was getting what I wanted in the end. See, I started weak and I ended weak. Because even though I was getting what I wanted, it didn't bring any value to me. It didn't bring any beneficial life lessons to me. It didn't do anything for me. I say I got this many bodies. What is that? What has that done for my balance of my checkings and savings? What has that done for my life? Nothing. Okay, I got bodies. Okay, cool. Other than that, Nathaniel, nothing. Nothing comes out of that. And I had to realize that. So even with everything in my life, bro, it starts and ends with me. I got metal in my leg, and this is a perfect example, bro, because it's just now coming in my head, right? My coach always told me, when you get that ball and you run for the end zone, you run to the back of the end zone. That's what you do. You run to the back of the end zone. I didn't listen. My junior year in high school, I got a nice catch, boom, broke it for like 60-something yards. I'm up there striding, being pretty, being fancy. I just came out off a sophomore year. I'm ranked high as a corner. I verbally committed to Texas A&M. I'm feeling myself. I started off weak with that weak ass, pretty ass stride I had. And lo and behold, somebody came from behind, horse collared me, and broke my leg in half. Snapped my tib and my fib in half, where you can see the bone coming through the skin. Junior year of football, gone. That was the first game of the season. Scouts, all those interest scouts, gone. Everything gone. Why? Because I started off weak and I ended weak. Try to be pretty, try to be too much, try to too boastful, too braggadocious, too everything, too goddamn chauvinistic. And I reaped the benefits. And while everybody was blaming that guy for illegally tackling me, I sat up in the hospital bed, bro, and I started crying. I was about 16, 17 years old. I realized no more offers. I'm gonna have to go to a low-tier school. Nobody's gonna want me for football or basketball. As I'm rehabbing my leg, my basketball coach, because I played basketball that year, my basketball coach came up to me and he said, "I hate that happened to you." And I was like, yeah, me too. I seen that same coach about 6 years later, and we talked about it. I was like, Coach, that was my fault. That was my fault. I've grown. When I told him that, I was probably like 20, 26, 27 at the time. I was like, that was my fault. I should have ran through the end zone like I was told, but I didn't. I started off weak, and look what happened. Junior year gone. Offers gone. That started with me, and it damn sure ended with me. Just like this life. This life started with me, and this life will end with me. With my decisions, with my morals, with whatever I do in life, it will start and end with me. My principles, my standards, my everything. It's all going to be on me. I am 33 years old. Mom and dad have no say-so. They don't. They can give advice, they can give knowledge, they can give wisdom, but at the end of the day, when it's time to put belt to ass, either I'm the one whooping some shit, or I'm getting my ass whooped. And I had to realize that, and I learned the hard way. Definitely a warning, fellas. That's another day in reality for your ass. Love.